Alrighty. Yeah, I know. Breaking news is so early. I mean, I gotta say, Femi, I have a lot to say about this issue. You know, as the leader. Yeah, 12 hours news challenge. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll definitely do a 12-hour news challenge. Next thing you'll have me do is a real estate stream where all we do is look at damn houses and see the market prices soar. But anyways, everybody, welcome. Welcome. We have a very, very special news report right now. And you know what? I'm not sure if most of you know, but you know, it's been kind of like, you see this hurricane right over here? This is exactly what I'm talking about right now. This hurricane has been going everywhere. And unfortunately, it only affects a small area of the VTuber community. And if I should even go any further, it's even more minuscule. Well, let's just say this. How should I word this in the most condescending way possible? Well, everybody, there's been a little bit of discussion. Hot seat, right? Let's just say this. Let's just say that, you know, you're a curator, right? And unfortunately, what happens is you want to make a list. And this is a list of people that you really, 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 really like. And you just want to pass it out like a bunch of pamphlets, correct? And what this pamphlet does is... Oh, hi, Lily Blue. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my weather report. But yeah, like, imagine like you're handing out a bunch of pamphlets, right? And these are curated, you know, just for your own tastes. And the big problem with that is, you know, you check them out. How should I word this in the most condescending way possible? I'm saving that? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you'll save that. I think that's a great Reinhardt quote. You know, I would quote that myself to oblivion. But you know, I digress. I absolutely, you know, let's go forward with the discussion. So imagine this. Imagine, you know, the thing about this pamphlet is these are kind of the pamphlet of all these, you know, items that you like. And the thing with the items that you like is they were the first ones. And you gotta wait until, you know, you have more breakaway items to be added to this pamphlet. Correct? And so the thing about this is, how do you make this happen? What if there's items that are defective? What if there's items that just are too much hassle and, you know, those items start getting really, really uppity? I don't know, like, say it's like some kind of toaster, right? And it just starts malfunctioning and you just see it completely, like, burn everything down. I don't know about you, but that seems to be the case for this. So what I'm trying to go is, imagine having something that is almost the ire of the eye of the storm. But the problem is that it's not really causing too much of a problem. But as seen everywhere else on the internet community, this seems to be posing a big, big issue. Well, everybody, I'm speaking in tongues and riddles. I don't think I should anymore. Let me just take a little big little water cup. Because I have solutions. And I really... You want me to red pill you on Pseudo? I think his IRC channel's still up. You should go ask him. Maybe I'll have him on as a guest if I actually care to boot up IRC anymore. He's a former poster on JP that got, unfortunately, shitposted to death with those pig pictures on the left that you would see. There's your red pill. He's kind of interesting. All I know is that I tried to make anime discussion happen on those boards, but that's a story for another day. But yeah. Everybody, there's this bin, right? There's this bin going around here. It's like paste bin. I don't know. They call it a ghost bin. And, you know, it has a lot of favorites of like a certain area on the internet. I think it's called Reddit. Yeah, I think Reddit has it. And the thing about it is it's caused a bit of a kerfuffle recently, right? Yeah, hi Sleva, how's it going? Welcome to the early weather report. Yeah, can you believe that? Can you believe a website like that would ever have something? I mean, that's completely crazy. all I want to do is just enjoy myself and see things, you know, just spur of the moment happen. And I definitely do enjoy it. But then again, I mean, some little negative Nancy's would say that's breaking containment. But you know what? We're here to deliver the hard-hitting news, and that's why I'm here. So I have a solution for stuff like this. And the real the real big solution is, so instead of making a bin, I think the only solution really is to make an image. Because if you make an image, what you can do is you can spread that around a little bit more easily, and then you can hide it and not make it look so ugly. That's my own personal opinion. But I know this has been a hot debate, and what it really does is it kind of ceases a little discussion. Maybe you're a little bit of a sensitive, up and rising person from another portion of the big old Reddit board that likes to talk about this type of stuff. I don't know. But if you make this into an image, yeah, one of those music boxes, you know? That's what it is, right? But like, if you actually make an image, now the way how these were done, where you say like so-and-so like thing's favorite, yeah, no problem, Corrupt Teddy. You know, I'm here trying to bring the best news I possibly can. But like, let me use an example. Let me see if I have a good one. I'll put it on screen right now. Like, here's my example for this. The thing about images is everybody can edit them. So then what it does is it gets edited constantly. Oh, isn't that right? Oh, you know, sometimes my irony being able to be told right now can just almost cut a knife through butter. But that's not really what this is about. What this is about is providing a solution. And honestly, the solution is utilize an image, really. Like, really, honestly. Let me give a good example. I like this one. Takamori Takako. Hi, hey, welcome. Welcome to my news report. So, guys, let me show you this. This is like an image. So just imagine this. You have an image like this. If you made an image like this, and you put a bunch of people that you personally like and think are mainstays, then anybody... Oh, yeah, who would you like to frig? Like, who on this list would you like to frig? I can choose, like, 3 or 4 of these. Like, I don't know what's going on with this list, but a lot of things... Oh, Chihaya, you don't need to do that to yourself. But yeah, like I'm saying right now, you can make an image like that. And then what you can do is you can send a link to it, and then other people... You don't know these? I don't know what they are either, you know? Oh, hey, look, there's Kaneko. But that's my solution for it. If you make an image like that, then you don't have to cause so much ass pain. And what you do with that in turn... Yeah, cartoons. Can you believe it? I mean, shit. I think I'm a Japanese cartoon, too. That's sometimes what I think. I mean, you're watching me right now, aren't I a Japanese? Oh, hi, Kelly Kraken. Thank you for the follow. Oh, look at Ocelot up there wearing his fedora. Yeah, so like what I'm saying is, if you make an image like that, and then you can add, you know, anime characters at will, what you do is you create something that can also get shared constantly, and so what that does is that gets more exposure. But I don't think anybody has really thought that far. Anime and cartoons are completely different. That's what I think it is. At least, I don't know. But, you know, that's what I have to say. But yeah, I think if you were to make something like that, is Totally Spies anime? Hi, yeah, hello there, Kelly Kraken. Welcome. But what I'm saying is, if you make an image like that, and you spread it around, that gives more exposure, and that makes it even funnier to do. But the problem is, all right, listen here. I'm gonna make the difference. Cartoon characters are cartoon characters, and anime characters are anime characters, right? Now the big difference between them is one's a cartoon and one's anime. VTubers are anime. If you think anything with Yozora on is a positive, you're out of your mind. Oh my goodness. But like, oh man. But yeah, I think if you were to make something like that on the list, and I think if you're gonna put at least, I don't know, like an image, exactly like a 3x3, do whatever you want. And then what you can do with that is you can basically spread it around. It's like exactly like what you want to do, right? And everybody can have their own little taste with it. And then eventually what happens over time, you get a finalized version with a bunch of people either shitposting on it. Obviously those are ones that are easily to be able to differentiate. And eventually you reach a conclusion. So this is the definitive list. And then the unfortunate part is there's also people that don't want to be on a list. I personally don't want to, nor do I care. I have my own personal reasons for that. I have other plans, but that's up for the rest of the other people to decide and then throw pitchforks in. But anyways, I think if you provide a solution like that, that'll cause a lot of less butthurt, even if it might be like 2 or 3 people, or maybe even 2 people doing it. I'm not too sure about it. All I know is, I currently control. I control a little thread right now, and I can delete it at will if I want to. That I'm currently watching. But I think 1, it would be easier on the eyes. 2, it wouldn't be so ugly as the ghost bin. And 3, I think it'd provide a nice solution. And that's just the way how it is. So that's just the way, that's how it should be. And you could literally, like, I could literally craft like some dumb MS Paint one, like right now, an MS Paint Classic running on Windows 98 in like virtual. Oh, hi Andy, how's it going? But that would literally solve all the problems. That would literally be it. And that's all I gotta say. Right? Like, yeah, you're having a good breakfast, but this has been like causing a bunch of storms. Like there's been quite a bit of ruckuses happening lately, everybody, and that is just completely just silly, huh? I don't know about all of you, but that's what I think it is. And the weather right now, what I have to say is it's pretty stormy. Pretty stormy. I'm not sure if anybody will come to an agreement with it, but I don't know. I think that it'll fix itself. But whoever the bin Anon is, or whoever that it actually is, I don't know who it is, nor do I care. I can definitely say this for sure. It won't, even if things calm down, it's still gonna get worse because it's gonna be brought up again. That's just the way how things look. Look at what happens with all these meme little generals. I mean, the more and more you have that type of stuff, you're gonna have disagreements. And the bigger and bigger things eventually end up becoming, the more problems that you're gonna cause. And I don't know. Oh yeah, exactly. But you understand? Yeah. I mean, if you want to have like your own bin, go for it. Spread that around. Showcase your favorites. Do it. You know, if that's what you want to do. But I don't know. The thing that gets me laughing right now is I think I was asked before. Somebody asked me like who like my favorite like HoloLive English was, and I got to have a little bit of a laugh at this. So apparently, I like Mori's design. Oh hi Maya, welcome. I like Mori's design the most, but I will say this. The amount of shitposting that's been done lately about Kiara has been having me like laughing my ass off in tears lately. It's absolutely hilarious. Like the amount of anguish that she causes is absolutely just bar none. No idea what's going on, but trips are for nerds. Fantastic, Aira. You know what? I'm glad that you think that. That only fuels me. We're just talking about, you know, like curating your favorites by utilizing an image rather than utilizing a bin. And now I'm just like, going off on a tangent about, somebody that could be 6'7" and jacked wanting to cause issues. But that's kind of like what's going on. But I don't know. That's my solution for it. I think it's efficient. I think what it does is it drives home to the point, like, these are my favorite chubas, and this is how you keep other rascals, like, I don't know. What is there, like a brown haired girl, like, she has like Chan at the end of her name? I think she's been kind of like almost like setting every single thing on fire that I've seen. I've been like watching this, like, I've been like watching this go on for like quite a few days, and what have you walked in on? Oh, nothing. We're just talking about a bunch of hot, spicy weather. Like, this is the hurricane right now. It's a hurricane. See this? It's a weather report. That's what it is. It's weather. It's a meme. Look at that. That's what it is. It's just a bunch of weather. But yeah, that's what it's going on. But yeah. I'll digress about that. But yeah, you can easily solve these problems if you have like an image. Yeah, that'll get shit posted, but at least it won't be so concrete and solid. And then you can have version 2s, version 3s, version 5s. The problem with all that is it takes a little bit more skill to craft an image like that and make it nice and easily readable. The problem with that is, compared to like just copy pasting on a little meme bin, I mean, that's a lot easier. But I don't know, I just think an image would be a lot easier to read. Then you can just start shit posting that everywhere. Also, you can do a lot of funny things with it. You can even put a little picture on it. You can put flowers. You can decorate it. You can shit on it. I don't know what you want to do, but you can definitely do a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know. I'll use Era for an example. You like Muv-Luv a lot, don't you? Right? Oh yeah, big watermark. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you need that. She likes Muv-Luv quite a bit. So what if Era wanted to find out, what if she wanted to like showcase friends? Hey everybody, where should you start? Are you gonna like give like a big, like unorganized, like annoying thing to read through like a pastebin, or are you gonna actually like put like a colorful image with like, dandelions on it? I don't know. Personally, for me, I will admit my attention span isn't exactly the best, but I definitely would rather look at an image trying to introduce it, unless you don't want to make other people to be introduced to. But that's entirely up to your choice. But I think that's a good solution. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know, that's me. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is a better solution? I'll start. Muv-Luv and dandelions go well together. Oh yeah, of course. I don't know. It really... There's nothing quite like fighting off an entire alien invasion from the beta and then seeing your entire Earth get completely destroyed, settled in, and then having some very, very interesting scenes near the end of it in one of the routes, where one of your companions gets completely torn off and right down to their intestines and gets stimulated by their brain. Now, I wouldn't know. I mean, have I played the games? Maybe I have. I don't know. Who knows? What site do they use for those Reddit hearts again? Ah, jeez, I couldn't tell you. I hardly browse Reddit. But this is entirely talking about Reddit. Who knows? You're gonna have to tell me. Because that's sure what a lot of things read like to me these days. What's Muv-Luv? Is that one of those visual novels? Yeah, it is. Whether it's a mecha series you want to get into, go for it. The very, very first Muv-Luv almost reads like a very traditional classical VN. And then shit hits the fan. Like, I think a lot of people don't realize, too, that Nanoha started off as a VN as well. And that Nanoha was like a complete side character. Prince is a Redditor. Yeah, sure. You know, you gotta make those upvotes happen, right? It's a lifestyle. That's right. But yeah, that's my solution for it. Like, I don't think anybody would really disagree with the image, like utilizing images for stuff like that. I think it would provide a very handy solution. Like, What else is there? Like, who would even want to be put on there? I can definitely... Mahoyo 2 is going to be announced tomorrow. Well, Melty Blood got announced too, and so did the Tsukihime remake. And I've already gone on tangents with how much I despise Nasu and I hate his guts. But that's a story for another day. That man has toyed with my emotions for a very long time. But yeah, I mean... I, like... Being put on stuff like that's the solution to the problem. It'll cease a lot of butt pain. It'll make a lot of ownage. It'll make a lot of less ownage happen. But that's just a hot take, right? Whether, you know, you're breaking containment or what. Making an image for a website made for image posting makes a lot of sense, right? Doesn't it, oh my gosh, it's almost like a novel concept. You're here for your weather report. Well, I'm just talking about this hurricane that's happening. I call it Hurricane Ghost Benina. That's what it is. And like that's the meme of it, right? Can you imagine like actually crafting an image, taking time, sitting down and being like, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. But whoever is going to take up the mantle to do that, go for it. You're going to get a lot of shit for it, but I mean, hey, listen, as long as you don't actually like give in and not do it, it's better if you actually follow through with it and commit rather than just sit there and twiddle your thumbs going, well, I would make it if I could do it if I wanted to. Then do it. Don't be a little bitch. That's literally what you got to do. But yeah, I mean, shit, I'll make a stupid meme image. I'll post it everywhere. This is incredible. It's a hurricane storm. Are you shitting me? I mean, crap. I've even passed my 15-minute mark. Can you imagine that? I mean, I'm planning on doing like, I don't know, maybe I'll do a stream later today. I have no clue. We'll see if I care to. But listen, everybody. That's the point of this. That's the solution. That's all I'm going to say. You know what? I have things to draw later. I need to control the stock markets for Manager-san right now for art, and that's what I think I'm gonna do. In the meantime, you know what we're gonna do right now? I'm gonna end this off. If you were here, you were here. If you saw the solution, so be it. It's only barely like a 20-minute meme video. Let's see. Who am I going to rate? Oh. There's hardly anybody streaming right now. Holy shit. Does anybody have any suggestions for me to raid? Can I get some suggestions, chat? Give me suggestions. Who's up right now? Raid Salty Bet. I will raid Salty Bet. I hope I don't raid in wrong. Tiffany Witcher is doing a charity stream. I saw Reinhardt. Can I rate? Yeah, I like that guy. I think he's a pretty funny dude. You know, maybe, let's see. Like, who should I go into? I've dropped some links in here. The only problem I find with that, though, Takako, is the only problem with that is it's only one person has control over it, right? And that's the big issue. The only thing that I can see is if there's like an actual concisive like vote in the actual threads. The only other problem with that is, you know, there can also be some selfishness, like grade yourself and thank yourself for the rating. Well, you know what? I think I will actually, but I think that's the big problem with the bins. Like obviously with Paceman you can update it, but the problem with that is somebody can tamper with it. The entire problem behind bins is once one person controls it, which seems to be the big issue, everybody else are gonna start going, well, my favorite's not in there. Oh, I'm not in there. I want to be in there. Like, that causes a bunch of issues. But I don't know. I definitely see your point on that. Yeah, That's the big thing. It turns into like a big whole like mess. The bin monarch. Like the big solution to that is you could literally just do a vote. Like if the person that ran the bin, what they could do is they can actually become a content creator. Can you imagine that? They could go around, watch a stream, find the best clips, post it. Hey everybody, what do you think about this besides trolling or saying some mean old nasty things? If we were to put something like that, and then what you do is you have a voting system in place. Obviously that can't actually, having voting in general can go completely wrong. Like, good lord. Okay, but like having a voting system in place, so and so should they be on there. Then obviously you can keep in track if anybody's going to be on hiatus, and also excuse my model lagging, my Wi-Fi's like that. Then if you have anybody that goes on hiatus, you can mark them down and say they haven't streamed in a while. And then what that does is that makes the quote-unquote bin monarch have a bit larger of a job. And because it's their role to do something like that, that means they're forced to work a little extra. And I think what that does is that makes them actually watch VTubers and a good viewer. Unless the person that controls the bin is a VTuber themselves. I personally could care less about it. That's my whole thing. I don't care. I don't care enough. But I do like providing solutions because that's literally content creation right there. Because I'm a prince, right? That's royalty. And you know what? In royalty, we gotta do these things. That's just the way how it works. But yeah, I don't know. That's just like a solution. If you want this, the quote-unquote, the bin monarch, the ghost bin person, like, shit, why don't we take a look at it right now? Why trust VTubers? You shouldn't. Really, you shouldn't trust VTubers to a bin. I knew a friend who hated all VTubers. He never actually knew any, but heard one story about one person and hated them all for it. Couldn't change his mind. Yeah, the bin is inherently viewer interested. The problem is, not all viewers are going to be seeing eye to eye with each other. Like, let's, you know what? Let's look at this little meme bin right now. I'm going to show it. I actually have this right here. All right, let's see. Let's bring this little thing up here. Ah, here we go, everybody. Look at that. Ah, look. Ah, my absolute favorite Reddit bin. Let's see. So far, my eyes are already burning just from, I mean, the gray and the white's not so bad, right? Okay, so we got some people on here. Yep, sounds good. Pretty good, you know, I like it. Look at this. I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope that she comes back and going strong as hell. Alright, now we're going down. It seems to be a little bit more curated lately. Okay, artists. Idols. Strategy games. Okay. So this seems to be a step in the right direction. Also, none of you will beat me on owning the stocks for the art market for her. I will be going on a drawing storm. Just saying. Like, so far, that seems to be going in the right direction. It's being categorized. Right? That's what I'm getting at so far. That was what was decided, right? I mean, is that a meme? Is it gonna cause problems? Of course it is. I mean, how would it not? But it's the old bins from traditional games and alternative. I mean, yeah, I mean, hey, listen, if you want to use the ghost bin, go for it. I do like the fact that you can add a little bit of fun programming stuff in there. But in the end of what it is, you can literally just create your own. And then you can have it get passed around. But obviously the Ghost Bin Monarch doesn't want that. But hey, listen. To each their own. But that's my solution for it. Just create an image. And the thing is, imagine if you were to tweet that image. Can you imagine? The other thing is, now, here's what could actually come about from this, right? So imagine if you have that bin and somebody decided to associate all of those content creators with a place where people go, oh no, what a devious little place. What would be the results of that? And that puts off on some average people, right? And you're trying to grow as a creator and you happen to be on that list. See, obviously I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. That's a double-edged sword, is it not? What if somebody purposely that you really like, that is not in that world, does not want to collab with you for that? What if you had something crash from that, right? What if you as a VTuber were hurt by that? But that's thinking in extremes. Clearly that really won't happen, but I don't know. Anything can really happen. The VTuber community has definitely transitioned from like its little happy-go. It's transitioned from its little happy-go-lucky, like kissy world. You need kind of, yes, you do need that. But like the VTuber world transitioned from their little cutesy kissy like hug face October world. From now it's a little bit more drifted further apart and a little bit more cutthroat. Like I bet we're gonna have some kind of big ass drama, like just shit everywhere from at least Twitter feed in about like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Somebody's gonna get bored. Somebody's gonna get outed. That's just the way how I feel about this type of shit. And yeah, who knows? Oh god. All right, debuts. See that's the other thing. Like all right, I'm working on getting a new model. I'll just say that much. Thankfully, getting a new male getting a new male model is one thing. It's tough, especially if you're really, really picky about your art. But I do know PNGs and self-mades are chads. I agree. Little S has one of the funniest damn PNGs ever. But yeah, like that's like the whole thing about it, right? I think that my biggest issue is with most male PNGs or whatever, or like my personal taste, like finding like a really, really good male models, it's tough. Like I don't know about you guys, but like I have a certain look that I'm going to, and my own personal taste for seeking like a male model happens to be within like people that are like professionally produced, like in the Niji Sanji and Hollow Stars to an extent, like getting in contact with those people. Like those are usually high profile artists that actually like make really, really nice stuff. But like stuff like this doesn't come out cheap. Like I know that one I'm looking at one that's around 500. That's not rigging. But I also know of some that's one of the benefits about being a male VTuber. Sometimes you'll find cheap models. I know 500, at least for really, really good art that I've stumbled upon. I'm not going to say shit, but am I going to lose? Oh, hell no. I'm not going to lose this cutie. You have to understand, I'm basically a glorified Code Geass reference, and I plan to really, really drive that home. But yeah, like what I'm saying, like most good artists like that, like 500 at least for males, that's pretty damn cheap. And if you are a girl, oh yeah, it's nuts. Like, all right, like hypothetically think about this. So say you're a female VTuber. You want to get into things, and if you don't do your own art, you now have to think about this. Let's look at these prices. Like, holy shit, like these can be insane. These can be nuts. Like, imagine you're starting out and there is an artist that you absolutely adore. Like, you want them to be your mom so bad, like you're set on it. Now you are on a wait list. Now you're PNG streaming, and that's a good idea. Or you debut TBA and you don't get your streaming practice in. Or you want to get somebody, but it's not your first choice, so you settle with your second one. Now your model prices for some are looking to be like about 1K plus. That's a lot of money. Like, you really got to think. You really got to make sure that whatever you're investing into is going to be something you're happy with the long term. Like, my goldfish, I think she spent around like a little bit more. But then again, Masaru has absolutely godly art. Like, Jesus Christ, her model looks fantastic. Mari has an amazing model. It's really, really cute, and Masaru did such a great job with the coloration of it. Like, alright, don't get me wrong, I'm a V-tweeter. I fully admit to that, like, but I have been doing it less lately just because I've been trying to stream more. But I will say this, I'll say this much. Yeah, channel VTuber, that's all you gotta do. But yeah, like, my thing with V-tweeting, right? The thing about Twitter is once you get a Twitter addiction, and you just start interacting with a bunch of people, you get like such a high, and then when you realize that you reach enough follower-to-follower ratio, you can have a little bit of quote-unquote social media influence on a bunch of others. And when you have that influence, and you can like start like memeing or doing whatever type of rascally shit you want to do, you can kind of get away with a lot of shit. It's kind of fun. Like, you can like barge into another VTuber's conversation, and you can stir up a little bit of trouble. Obviously, not the really, really bad kind where they're just gonna be just like, oh god, I hate them so much. I despise them. But that's like coming from that. Or if you kind of work a job that has long hours, that's my own personal thing, why my numbers are so high. Like, in my heyday, I had like 120 on average tweets per day. There is a person that's a V-tweeter that also glorifies V-tweeting that absolutely puts me to shame. And I have notifications on for him, and I will shit you not. I will literally be like, I'll be like streaming sometimes, and I will have my phone go, and like I get put to shame by it. I'm not even the best V-tweeter. That blue-haired rat's the best V-tweeter. I think he's almost going to be reaching 30K, and he started his Twitter account a month later than mine. Like, that's insane. But hey, I mean, hey, listen, he's got the Twitter addiction. Sometimes that happens. But yeah, Twitter's needed. It's nice to broadcast yourself. It's good to also, talk with other people, but it's not the end-all be-all. The real end-all be-all is honestly, literally just stream. That's all you have to do. Just stream. Just stream, damn it. That's all you have to do. That's literally it. That's it. And now what I gotta do is, I gotta raid. And you wanna know who we're gonna raid into? Oh. Okay, you're prolonged. Alright, I have to do a Gachimuchi break. You know what? I'm gonna do a classic one. I'm gonna make this easy for myself. You didn't even know about any communities. Oh, well, there's a ton of them. You just gotta know where to look. That's the real secret. Alright. Where is this? Where's the... I need the classic. Is this the classic one? Please let this be. Nope. That one's too emotional for my taste. Yeah, that's literally all you have to do sometimes. Sometimes the thing that you gotta do most is just stream. That's it. Stream, collab with others. And collabs aren't the end-all be-all either. Like, sometimes with collabs, the only reason why you want to do them is you just want to have fun and talk to other people. Right? But alright, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. Everybody, let's enjoy the classical Van Darkholm. This is by far my one of my favorite gacha videos, and just the way how they utilize that old school idol music is just fantastic. Alright, let me just put this right over. Sorry, Pseudo. You get right over there. I'll go dig up some... I'll go knock on some graves of old posters later.
My name is Van. I'm an artist. I'm a performance artist. I'm hired for people to fulfill their fantasies, their deep, dark fantasies.
Well, there you have it. That was a Gachimuchi break, everybody. And is a Gachimuchi? It's just a bunch of buff men having a good time. That's all it is. Happy, how about you actually learn the talk for once, you son of a bitch? Yeah, it's just, guys, did you guys know that that video was in 2009 and that was 12 years ago? That was 12 years ago. I accidentally looked at the date. Sometimes, oh yeah, that one was made in 2009. That's when it was first uploaded on Nico Nico Doga. Oh no, that is the original. That is the original. That was uploaded in 2009. And I believe that the song that they used in that, I believe it was, I forget the girl who sang that. It was from like, I think she made a song in either 2006 or 2008. So that song was around for quite some time. And obviously you have Yukihiro from Idolmaster from the Xbox 360 version, back when Scamco became Scamco and was trying to steal every single bit of money that you had in your wallet for downloadable content for costumes. But yeah, that's maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll do a meme internet history video on real otaku culture. But alrighty, everyone. We are now going to raid Leon and Alice. They are playing Resident Evil The Village. So, thanks for coming by to this very special edition of a weather report. I'm now going to go own stocks in Urara's stock for drawing now. I just hope that I've... Oh, no problem. I'll do... You know, anything for a new maid finding their way into a stream of mine. Ah, Void. Void is streaming, huh? Hold on a second, let me see. How many viewers? Let me see. I like who has the more viewers. Let's see, Void has 2. Hold on just a second, everybody. Leon and Alice have 4. Void has 2. Alright, I'm gonna make a poll. Alright. Alright, I have the poll up. You guys decide. Okay, we got 1 for Void, we got 3 for Leon and Alice. And if it's a tiebreaker, I will pick somebody that I have not rated into. Or if it's really close, you know what? I'll rate, if it's really close, I will rate in. I'm sure Leon and Alice are going to be playing The Village for a long time since it just got released. Maybe I'll do an art stream later. I have no clue. I just like doing this type of stuff. Okay, we're split down the middle. Alright, I will add my vote in, and why don't we raid Void? I don't really care for a raid message, but let's go, chat. Let's go say hi. Let's give him a Prince 21K very warm welcome. No problem. Glad I can give a nice report. See all of you in another place. Bye!